Hey, hi. So, good morning. Today again we start the week. Friday actually what we saw was global markets. Nothing much happened. The trade was on the muted side. 4th of July, which is again tomorrow, the US markets are going to be shut. So we then expect actually slightly lower volume, slightly muted trading activity. Now we have seen that Nifty basically has been moving in the range of roughly around 9560, 9570 on the upside, and on the lower side 945060. So again, expect this range basically to be tested again. On the upper side, 9570, as we were talking about on Friday also, that actually remains to be a very strong resistance now. If we cross that, and as I was talking on Friday also, the trend will reverse. At present, we are in a near-term weakness trend. So if we close above 956070, then again the trend will reverse, and then we will start talking about 9640. But for now, till the time we are seeing weakness in the trend, we actually are looking at 945060 and then actually moving towards 9370. The question is when it can it happen. The bank nifty has to fall below 23,000, then the trend will actually firmly get established and will start moving very fastly towards 9370 mark. Till the time bank nifty is trading above 20,000, the bias is long, so basically the portions are should be long only. So once you go below that, then actually the shorts will start actually getting triggered. There will be more aggressive short positions. Now the question is, where were the pockets where actually buying was seen on Friday? We saw buying happening in metals. We talked about that on Wednesday, Thursday, that the commodity prices they are doing really good. And again, if we talk about the base metals, what we saw that energy prices they've started stabilizing. And then again after that, we also saw good buying happening in the agri commodities. So now when we're talking about agri, it could be sugar, it could be coffee. All those agri commodities they actually were doing very good. So again, good sort of buying basically could be seen there also. So which means take a look at all the stocks which have agri exposure. Could be sugar, could be coffee, could be rubber. All those stocks basically could do good. And mind you, this entire buying or up move was because of very sharp short covering. There is expiry going to come in the US markets in the commodity space. So if you are trading in the Indian commodity space, you can mind about that. And if you are trading in stocks with a very medium to long term view, just be cognizant that this was a good short covering move. Now, talking about the other sectors, FMCG, very good buying, solid buying through the week. Stocks basically have been changing hands to hands. We actually talked about HUL, Colgate early part of the week. Then ITC actually led the rally on Friday. Overall consumption actually looking very good in terms of buying momentum. GST, major beneficiary should be the consumption sector, and the stocks basically are telling you that yes, they believe that perhaps they are much ready to actually scale new highs. In fact, Nifty, FMCG, ITC, they all actually touched new highs on Friday. Where is the next basically pocket which saw buying on Friday? Again, pharma stocks they did very well. Um, Pharma basically has been intermittent buying, so it's you can see as a value pocket. Every now and then the stock basically they see some sort of buying and then it stops. So just treat it like that. And again, metals the same because there is no at present weakness in the commodity prices. Dollar has been falling, so the bias for the both commodities and also the commodity stocks, which is metals. Again, that actually should be positive. And apart from that, if you look in terms of the other sectoral perspective, I think right now it's a wait and watch situation. The markets are not giving you a clear direction. So keep a bias of softness on the weakness side till the time market gives you a confirmation that yes, we are reversing again towards the upside. So I think that's all about the markets. If you are a treasury trader, and as we always talk about on the currency side, the bias for the euro, dollar, and the pound actually continues to remain positive, and we have been talking about this since last many weeks. That euro basically has been on a very good breakout. So just basically look out for that on any sort of softness or any sort of dips. I think that perhaps could be a good chance there also. So I think that's about the trade as we basically move towards the start of the trade. Just watch out for Indigo, very high short build up. There is a analyst conference call on July 6th. I think the stock should continue to remain negative. Infibeam, very good long addition, and just watch out for the FNO space because I think the action primarily would be located and remaining there.